What's up, guys? Here with you at FC Wonderkid, here with my guy, Branson. How are you?
I am doing really well. We've got to talk about Lionel Messi and his quest for his World Cup. Is it going to happen? Do you think it's going to happen?
Come on, Ronaldo. Make it happen for me.
I mean, Messi's been straightforward, as has some other superstars. But this is Leo's last go at it.
It's the last. And the form he's at PSG makes me think that it's the do or die, okay, to get that World Cup. And I think the whole Argentina national team will 100% back Lionel Messi, okay? Yeah. And the team's built around him, so.
It is. It's a new team, though. It's a new team. It's a deep team. But this Argentinian national team, I believe there's only 7 remaining from the 2018 World Cup. So these are new guys. Julian Alvarez has just come on. You've got Lautaro Martinez is doing really well for Inter. Enzo Fernandez is doing really well. Cuti Romero. I mean, there's a laundry list of players in there, but there is more depth in this Argentine team that I think most people that think they're going to make a run for it, that's what they're pointing to say, this is why. It's not just Messi. And we'll see. But there are other teams in this group we should probably talk about, right?
Okay. Poland and Mexico and Saudi Arabia. But before we get to our predictions, tell us yours in the comment section, okay? A best lineup of Group C and who's going to go through in your opinion. Tell us in the comment section. And don't forget to like this video for more World Cup content. So let's get to it. The predictions of what do you think is going to happen in this group?
Once again, I mean, the more I look at this, okay, Mexico has not been great as of late. Saudi Arabia has not been great as of late. Poland has not been great as late. They need to, and obviously they have a guy.
Just like we said with Messi, it's the last World Cup of Messi. It's the last World Cup of Lewandowski.
It is, and I think Poland is coming in with maybe the best form from the guys that will help supply Robert Lewandowski that they've ever had, and they've got some guys that they've brought in, new guys that we're going to talk about, Zalewski and Matty Cash, and some of these guys that have really started to coalesce around the core. But when all is said and done, I mean, it feels like an Argentine cakewalk.
9 points.
Yeah,
easy. That's an easy prediction.
It's so hard though in the World Cup to go 9 points. There's gonna be a tie in there somewhere.
No,
I think Mexico's stingy.
Only Ochoa can stop Messi.
Yeah. So basically,
Can't stop.
So I'm gonna go.
What am I saying?
I'll go Argentina at the top, and then I'll go Memo Ochoa in second.
Mexico.
I'll go at Memo. No, I'm just Memo Ochoa. No, Memo Ochoa, we all know, turns into a superhero. But yes, I'm going to go Argentina at the top. I'm going to go Mexico second.
What?
I'm going to go Poland third and Saudi Arabia first.
Man, you're believing in Lozano big time.
Fourth. Mexico's... They have underperformed, I think, to Mexican supporters' bewilderment. They've underperformed under Tata Martino, but I do think there's enough of that vet core that they're not going to go far in this tournament, but they will get out of the group stage.
Okay, so I'll go the other way, and I know I could be disrespecting Mexico, but no Corona.
Yeah, Tecatito's a big loss for them.
And Hector Herrera, he's getting older, and I don't know, let's wait and see, but I'll go with Argentina first.
Yeah.
Second, I'm going to go with Poland, and third, Mexico, and fourth, Saudi Arabia. I had it the other way around, but I really believe, considering what happened in the Champions League, Lewandowski will have to prove things right for Poland in this World Cup.
Yeah.
So, we're talking here about we had some names here. You managed to get some names here.
I did.
So, best lineup. Let's get to it now.
But I saved the best for the 11. Okay, I saved the best for the 11. Yes. All right, the 11. Here we go. This was tough for me. Because because if you're in CONCACAF, you know,
it's gotta be him.
You know how good of a goalkeeper Memo Ochoa is, especially around World Cup time. So for me, even though Emiliano Martinez is a phenomenal goalkeeper,
it's my choice.
I know I have to go with Memo Ochoa on my end.
I love it. Best goalkeeper in Group C, man. What a nice discussion. But yeah, I'll say Emiliano Martinez.
Okay.
Because even outside, like he's so smart. He's so smart. I love that guy. top 10 goalkeeper 100% in the world of football.
And, you know,
and Aston Villa.
Does Szczesny start for Poland?
Yes.
Okay. Because I know it was somebody else for a little while. And that could have been the injury. But, yeah, he's not the same.
He's not the same.
He's not the same. All right, well, defense. Okay, I'm going to let you do your defense first.
My left back, has Zalewski, Romero, Otamendi, and Molina. That's my defense for Group C.
Okay.
A lot of underrated names in it, like especially fullbacks.
Yeah. And Zalewski is the biggest one there. Pretty
Wonderkid.
much converted for the most part. That's Jose Mourinho, for you. He's been doing really well for AS Roma. So, yeah, I'm going to go across. I'm going to take your Zalewski pick.
Yes.
I'm going to take your Otamendi pick. I'm going to take your Cuti Romero pick. And then you think about it. You're like, oh, wait, who's on the bench? Lisandro Martinez is on the bench. Goodness. That is depth, man. That is depth. So on the right side, though, I'll get a little different here. I have a soft spot in my heart for Matty Cash. Matty Cash made a big deal, a big decision.
Important.
His first few games for Poland were pretty bad. Since then, he has kind of come into the 11, and he's been a whole lot better. And I still remember Matty Cash back in the day, trading DMs with him on Instagram when he was Nottingham Forest, before he made the move to Aston Villa. So we've been tracking him. He was a former Wonderkid that we used to track, and it is good to see him on this high level. When all is said and done, he is generally up there in the statistics in the Premier League for tackles won, even for key passes. He just needs to stay healthy.
And people are going to move their heads like saying, what? Matty Cash in Poland?
I like it.
Shouldn't he be for England?
What's
the best decision for him?
So I got the two fullbacks for Poland, and here I am putting him in third because it is a weakness of Mexico. I mean, I know when you watch USA play Mexico, we generally kill them on the wings. We do. We generally kill them on the wings, and their wings have not gotten much better. I think their wings right now are Jesus Gallardo, and I couldn't even tell you who it is on the right. It should be Omar Campos. But he's a little too young, a little too raw. Anyway, on to the midfield, sir.
Yes, my midfield has Enzo Fernandez, which I'm going to go bold and say, in terms of midfielder, not counting Messi as a 10, Enzo Fernandez is the best midfielder in Group C, in my opinion. Or he'll be considered by the end of this World Cup definitely the best midfielder. He's ahead of Paredes, Lo Celso. So I'm not saying good that they're injured, but people will be shocked with how good he is, like Enzo.
Yeah, and I would have said this if he was even still at River.
No.
I would have said this. No, I'm just saying. I valued him incredibly highly. When everyone was talking about Alvarez, Enzo Fernandez was absolutely phenomenal at River. But yes, he has stepped up. He is in the limelight now. The Lo Celso injury is a big deal for him because now, I think by the end, if they're on the fence about supporting Enzo Fernandez, which they shouldn't be, they definitely will not be by the end of this tournament. And yet, I'm not going to put him in my 11 because there's no guarantee he starts.
He's got to start long term, though.
The DM I'm going to still put, and I know some Mexican fans might be angry at me about this because I feel like he's still, even when he doesn't play that well,
but I think I've got him, though.
You think you got him? Edson Alvarez.
Yes.
Okay. My DM is Edson Alvarez. My midfield is Peter Zielinski. Okay. And there's a little, if you watch the other videos, there's a little Napoli tilt here. You got to shout out. Zielinski is playing the best ball of his life right now. That's 100%. I don't think there's any denying that. But right next to him, I'm actually going to put somebody that might surprise some people. I'm going to put Alexis McAllister. Okay. Alexis McAllister will start for Argentina. He will start for Argentina.
But Enzo's so much better than him.
Different profiles. But Alexis McAllister is going to be a little more the hard tackler, the conductor, okay? And you know why, too. Leo Messi believes in Alexis McAllister, okay? There's a story. Small story time, okay? Kids, everyone gather around. No, Alexis McAllister did not like being called the Spanish word for redhead, okay? And I believe, I'm not going to say it on here, okay? Because I don't know if there's any real negative connotation.
Like
anyway.
Ginger,
yeah. And I think it's Colo?
Yeah, it's all good here to say ginger.
Okay, good. I didn't know that if that was the exact,
there's
there's
some... the thing of ginger half souls.
I have no God. Anyway, Alexis McAllister didn't like being called that. It was his teammates calling him it. And who stood up for him?
Lionel Messi,
okay? And if that doesn't make you want to, and I know this is a really weird side narrative.
Stand up to Enzo, too.
But if that doesn't make you want if that doesn't make you want to run through a wall for Leo Messi, I mean, that's a big deal. Okay, so there's also footballing reasons to support Alexis McAllister in the 11, okay? If you look at the top of the Premier League, Alexis McAllister is, if not the top, he's very close to the top in the Premier League in ball recoveries. You're going to need somebody doing that dirty work, okay? True. Enzo Fernandez can also do it. It also does not mean that you can't have two guys on the field doing that ball retention.
I agree.
Okay, so Alexis McAllister has been lights out for 6th place Brighton, who get no credit for being 6th place, even under a new boss, even after getting poached for most of their best players and most of their best staff. They're still up there, and Alexis McAllister is one of the largest reasons. So that's why I have Edson Alvarez, Alexis McAllister, and Peter Zielinski.
Okay, I'll go Enzo, Edson Alvarez, and I go with Messi in that 10 role. But you can have it.
Oh, hold on. I'm sorry. I have a 4-4-2.
Oh,
okay. My gosh.
I was like,
wait, hold on. I'm not putting Messi in here? No. Sorry, I have Edson Alvarez as a DM. My 2 center midfielders are McAllister and Zielinski, and then my cam roll, oh my goodness, is Leo Messi. Okay.
I go 4-3-3 just so people understand.
Okay.
So, and big shout out, I want to say Herrera, okay? If Mexico is going to do something, Herrera has to be important for them in that midfield. And the 3 forwards, I think I'm gonna back Lozano. Okay. Lozano's he's got some goal involvements with Napoli, and I'll go Lewandowski and Di Maria because if Argentina are gonna win this World Cup, Di Maria, as he was in Copa America, will be key. Emiliano Martinez, Enzo, and Di Maria will be those 3 players. I think. We'll back 100% Messi.
I'm with you, but I'm going with current form, extra current form right now. My 2 at the top, since I'm doing a 4-4-2, is Lautaro Martinez.
He won't play, though.
You don't think so? He has been. All
right.
right.
I don't know.
And, that other guy from Poland.
Ah, come on.
And Robert Lewandowski, of course. Robert Lewandowski. And if Poland's going to do anything, it's still, unfortunately, going to come down to whether or not Lewandowski scores goals. You do have other players on that squad that are capable this time. I think the supporting cast is better than Poland's ever had.
True.
So it's just whether or not they show up. But I think Lautaro will play.
Okay.
Who are you saying is going to start over him?
No, Lautaro plays. Yeah, okay. You're right. back
you got me worried. You got me worried.
I was like, yeah, he's right. He's right.
I mean, he's been. There aren't many bright spots for Inter so far this season.
But Alvarez, I'd love if he managed to get that slot because, look at Haaland, man. If there was no Haaland, Alvarez would be starting for Man City, in my opinion.
Well, I mean, considering you've got Di Maria, who will not be able to play the full 90 for every game this whole season.
That is true.
Julian Alvarez is going to get plenty of time.
And Dybala did get that.
And Dybala is in there, and he's not 100%, but maybe he will be.
20 minutes.
Maybe he'll grow into it. Yeah. La Jolla. Right?
Love it. Love it.
But when all is said and done, you want me to go through my 11 quickly? Okay. Let me preface this. My group, what are we on? Group C. My Group C best 11 is a 4-4-2. Okay. We're looking in goal as goalkeeper. We got Memo Ochoa from Mexico. Left to right in defense, Zalewski, Poland. Cuti Romero, Argentina. Otamendi, Argentina. Matty Cash, Poland. Then in my 4-strong midfield, I've got Edson Alvarez at the DM, McAllister and Zielinski in the middle, and up top, Leo Messi himself. And then my 2 strikers are Lautaro and Lewandowski.
Great team. 4-4-2, going Alex Ferguson on this one, okay? I'll go with my Group C best lineup, okay, with Emiliano Martinez, Zaleski, Otamendi, Romero, and Molina, and the 3 in midfield with Enzo, Edson Alvarez, and Messi, and the 3 forwards with Lozano, Lewandowski, and Angel Di Maria, which Messi needs him to go bold.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, after this tournament, everything changes for Argentina.
Facts.
Everything changes for Argentina.
Facts.
I don't know if it's going to be Garnacho that just rises to the top. I don't know if it's going to be Julian Alvarez, but everything's going to change. Enzo, the pieces are there, but are any of them Messi status? No.
No.
So it's going to have to be that collective team.
And built around Messi too.
Yeah.
Built around Messi too. But tell us your choice for best 11 and tell us who do you think will go through in Group C. Thank you for watching this video until now, and don't forget to like this video to go bold and tell us that you want to see more World Cup content. Thank you for joining until now.